It's great, but I am a very busy game designer right now.
Yes, I
Yeah.
imagine.
Um, but here I just
Yeah.
get to be a player and play my ghoul. That's fine. No
Yeah.
responsibilities.
Yeah, that's
In
I
more
right.
ways
mean,
than one.
You're just a simple
okay.
ghoul.
That's right.
Okay. Let me find my notes. Great. Uh, I did my prep for this session on my way here on the bus. So let's see how that
That's
works. Okay, so last session we didn't have much time, but a lot of things happened. At least many setups for future craziness. And I need a recap. I honestly need a recap because yeah, um, I didn't have much time to process it. So uh, as we usually do, highlights of the last session, most important stuff, cool things that happen to your character. Let's do it that way easily, more easily. What important stuff happened to your character last session?
yeah. I met Jessica again.
You pledge loyalty to her, right?
Yeah,
Basically.
it's loyalty. Yeah, I just accept it. Like
Well, what
we're now.
bumper loyalty? So future
Yeah.
betrayal.
Mhm.
Uh,
Yeah, you can say that. Yeah, because she slapped me in the face, and I was like, I didn't
yeah,
slap her back. So
and she also
I guess
said
that's the
that.
truth.
Yeah, she also said that as long as you were by her side here, you will be protected from the
Yeah.
hunters and all that.
Yeah, yeah, and that's yeah how like. I didn't swear my obedience, but yeah, I kind of accepted her over like you know
Sure.
her lead
And apparently
and
she's
went to the
organizing.
party. Yeah.
Yeah, apparently she's organizing a big party to celebrate the death of the reverend.
Yeah.
Cool. So that's for you. What did Alastor do? What happened to you? What was cool?
Uh, Actually, not in in school, but the main scenario room. Naomi, in a way, returns to action. So she becomes quite active. I had very interesting incident with Richmond. Um, he advanced, but I guess he was polite. So maybe he advanced because he misunderstood some things,
Yeah.
and then he left. Naomi showed that she wanted to protect me. I misunderstood Naomi and tried to escape, or not necessarily misunderstood Naomi, just was mad. Like, but anyway, Naomi uses some supernatural powers and binds me down on the floor. Uh, Everything open, which excites me more or less, and we are there now.
Yeah. Apparently you are into supernatural VDSM.
Yeah.
Nice. Uh, cool. And finally, Dagny.
Well, Dagny made a deal with the headmaster to be a good girl,
Oh yeah.
and also the was approached by uh, another student, as I recall, it may have been Richmond as well.
Steven.
It was Stephen. Okay,
Yeah.
that's right. So that's right because it wasn't Richmond, and I was expecting it would have been him instead. But Stephen was, impressed by my previous party and wanted me to get involved in making another one. And so I am not remembering another scene. Am I misremembering, or was that it?
No, it was the same with the headmaster and the same with.
That's fine. I'm happy with that. I wanted to make sure I didn't forget.
Yeah, it's interesting. Each of you got 2 scenes. Like it was
Sure,
pretty.
Yeah.
Pretty even.
I see condition
But also
crash on
you,
Steven, huh?
I don't know if you mentioned it, but like Steve kind of. Now you have a crush
Yeah.
for Steve now. In fact, you even have a condition.
Right. Yeah. He just said that.
Crash on Steven.
Yeah. I don't. Did the headmaster put a condition on me? I can't remember. I have my notes. Let me find my notes here. Should have.
I don't know if she got a string or not.
Oh, she got a string on me.
Yes,
Right.
she does. Okay, so and also he told you that he invited you to a punk, which presumably is kind of all of you are like almost you are Peter and invited to the same party.
I imagined all this party was the same one. That was my guess.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think when we come back, we see Peter, and you are still kind of in the school grounds. But as we know, there's a lot of trees, and the school kind of goes into a little bit into the forest. So within these areas that are mostly just outside, a little bit apart from the kind of the main buildings on the school.
Okay.
Jessica has brought you to a place that you probably haven't seen yet, or this. Well, actually, it is you have seen it. It is this place you were here? You were here with Sarah, yeah, yeah. When you ran away, and you went into this abandoned building. Well, no, this building in construction.
Okay, yeah.
And Sarah found you there. So that's where Jessica brings you, which is interesting. Interesting coincidence.
It was a building site for like a gym or something, yeah?
Yeah, something like that. At least that was the plan of the school. Jessica seems to have it. When you arrive here, instead of finding it quiet like the last time, there's a lot of the building is still not finished. But apparently there's a whole installation of some kind of. I mean, it maybe takes you a minute or two to figure out, but it very much looks like a drug laboratory. Like everything is covered in like plastic, and there's like a ventilation. And once you get inside, there's tables with people working with different chemicals.
Oh my God!
They have
the whole
masks.
factory.
Yeah, I'm really surprised by that.
Yeah.
I just comment. You act quickly.
I am an entrepreneur. I have to seize the opportunity while the market is still open.
You surely do.
So, do you like it?
Yeah. Looks impressive. You managed to do that in a really short time.
I've been preparing for this for a long time. The opportunity just came earlier than I expected.
Yeah. So drugs, right?
To begin with, yes. And those students have connections. They will go on to do great things in life.
Yeah, sure, maybe, yeah. I don't know. Well, so why did you bring me here? or what I'm here for?
Well, now that we are associates, I wanted you to see the business, the family business, if you will.
Okay. I don't know. I never did that. Never needed to.
Drugs, you mean?
Yeah, any
Oh.
business.
Well, of course, you will not need drugs. Human drugs for you are an appetizer compared to what we really want, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
You should really stop agreeing with this woman.
So yeah, she continues talking and she gets closer to you. She says, "You see, this is just the beginning. Drugs are just a tool to accomplish what we really need to do.
What is that?
Well, two things. The most important things in the world. Power
For us.
and blood."
Mm. You know, I'm not too into blood, like too much.
What you mean? You didn't. It didn't look that way when I found you in the forest with the corpse of a little girl.
Yeah, but that was accident.
Okay,
An
I'm on
accident?
Jessica's side now.
What?
Sorry, man.
You know, it just happened, but and it happens from time to time, but it doesn't mean I like it.
Well, that's because you are not doing it right.
Okay, okay. Like, what do you mean, right? Like, I was doing it before you were a vampire.
Well, that doesn't mean you're good at it. Apparently, no one has teach you how to do it properly. You are supposed to enjoy it.
Who enjoy like that? I cannot come close to people. If I like someone, they can get hurt by me.
That's
No, that doesn't seem, like fun.
You don't understand. When you feed upon someone, that's the closer you can ever get to someone. That connection. If you stop rejecting it, it'll become a gift for you and the human.
Mm.
You must
Okay.
stop feeling what you are.
But they die. So
They all die. Now,
I'm just going into silence from what she said.
now, I'm gonna need your help with something.
Yeah, just find me something to do. Maybe I can, focus on something. What happened recently? It's not what I wanted.
Do you know a fellow student by the name of Richmond?
Richmond. Yeah, I think I know who this is. I saw him a few times.
He used to work for me.
Oh, and what happened?
He
Did he
doesn't
went
anymore.
rogue?
He left.
So yeah, I guess that's his choice.
Oh, yes, of course it is his choice. And he must experience the consequences of his choice.
Mm. Okay,
He
but
knows
yeah,
too much.
okay. So
I didn't intend to kill him. I just wanted to intimidate him. But then I was stopped by that thing. So now I have no other option. We have no other option.
that what do you want to do? Like this is some just a kid, you know. I don't know, like
A kid who was selling drugs to to the other students.
okay. Yeah, that seems kind of bad, but comparing to what you're doing, it's just, you know, another thing. What w- what we are doing, I guess.
Consider this an opportunity to let the past go and become what you are supposed to be. You are a king among men. You should not pity them. You are right. You have been alive much longer than me. It is time to embrace your nature. And she puts a hand over your shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, if you do this for me, there's nothing we cannot do together.
I try. Like, you want me to scare him or what?
No. The time for that is long past.
But maybe he can retaliate somehow. Like, you know, make you back or something. Like, you know, maybe you can still use him in some way. He knows how to sell drugs in a school. I don't know.
Do you have any? I'm just asking out of Cutter. Do you have any strings on Jessica by any chance?
Do I have? No, I don't.
Yeah, that doesn't sound familiar.
Yep.
No.
That's what I thought. So
No.
yeah,
So yeah.
she says, I'm afraid I cannot afford to have him going around unchecked. He's a liability. And right now we are in a critical point.
Okay, but Jessica, you know, if I want to work with you, like you seems very good at what you're doing, but we know we need some people, and really I want this to be my choice. You know, I want to bring this guy back if it's possible. If he want to cooperate, you know, just let me do that.
Okay, you are putting I want it to be my choice is a pretty strong argument. I think you are shutting her down. Like,
Yeah, I was trying to.
yeah.
If
So
just asking is not enough, then I just push her more. That might be pretty nasty death to me.
yep.
Oh my god, it's so much. Yeah,
12.
it's 13.
Nice. And I think you get an extra option
Oh my
because
goodness.
you're a vampire.
Sorry?
You get an extra option because you're a vampire,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Okay, nice.
I'm called as ice. Yeah.
Right. So yeah, choose one from below and an additional one. Actually, that was really good.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I want a string on her.
Sure.
I want a string on her, and
Since you have two options, you probably could take that option twice if you really wanted. But there's like, and she doesn't
no,
have
I
any.
think one is enough. I will. I don't know what I'm against next, and I think this today we'll have some pretty high tens like options here, actions. So I will take +1 forward.
Nice.
Addition to one string.
Okay, so yeah, she listens to you
Mm-hmm.
and she takes her hand from your shoulder and says, "You are right. I should allow you to make your own decisions. We are all entitled to our decisions and to the consequences of them."
Yeah.
Do you
I
understand?
know. I know. I'll try. I will do. What you want, but in my way.
Whatever happens, you'll have to deal with the consequences.
Okay.
Now,
Can I go?
yeah. Yes, of course. You are free to go. Just never forget that this is both our futures.
Sure. And I just, like, I just turn my back to her and like walk away from there.
Sure. And when we leave, the last thing we see is Jessica, just standing there by herself, and in the background, this whole factory that they are setting up, and and her face is covered in darkness, so we cannot see her expression when she sees you leave.
Mhm.
Okay. So you are on to well, we'll see. In the meantime,
Yeah, like I just like when I go out, I just stop and like against the wall, like really heavily breathing, like yeah, like yeah, that's all.
sure. Maybe I should have made you roll to keep your cool. Alastor, the last thing we saw with you was Naomi. Yeah, Naomi.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Naomi was like keeping you on the floor, pinned down with her powers. Yeah, and she asked you where Peter was.
Mhm.
Probably not with like friendly intentions. So,
Yeah.
what are you going to do?
I am just too happy. I cannot hear anything.
She starts like you were on the floor, and she starts dragging you like through the floor and up against the wall, and then up until you are like basically against the wall, and then she walks to you from the other side of the room slowly, and she's like, "You don't have anything to fear. Alastor, you haven't hurt me. You are a good person, I know that. But Peter, he...
And unless she does something really extreme, I will still be happy. I enjoyed really much. Okay, the fact that she turns back,
No,
it is a bit annoying for me. Sorry?
She's walking to you. She's
towards me.
Yeah.
Oh, this is like, okay, I laugh really hard, like this happiness. I don't know, imagine a child in front of the Christmas tree and all the gifts are for...
He'll give it up. He's too kinky to torture.
Yeah, I know. I know. I think she also gives up. Like, you start laughing and she's like... and you fall to the ground suddenly and she's like, you don't take me seriously.
Okay, if I fall to the ground, I'm not happy anymore.
No, that'll do it.
She leaves you go and she's like, you don't take me seriously. You don't know what I've been through.
Okay. I don't like the idea that this is stopped.